Hello and good afternoon. Today is February the 20th, and this is the 8th week of the year. We're focusing today on relationships. Why? Because this month we're looking at love, relationships, and loneliness. What is a relationship? Well, a relationship is the way that one or two or more objects coexist or are connected together. When you're in a relationship with someone, you are coexisting and you're connecting together. You're coming together for the purpose of being in a relationship. Understand that a relationship is between you and another person. Those are the most meaningful relationships that you will have. In a relationship, each party wants something to be accomplished during that relationship. And if we as people could just understand that, then we'd have better relationships. What is the ship? Well, a ship is something that is bigger than a boat, and it is a vessel that is used to transport cargo on sea. Understand that every relationship that you're in is something big. It's not a little trivial meaning matter. It is something big, and we as people need to understand that our relationships are going to impact us for the rest of our life. So if we leave one relationship without closing it off or bringing it closure, that relationship is just going to travel on to the next relationship. Why? Because on every trip that you take, you bring along baggage. And if you don't unpack your baggage and repack good baggage, you're going to have the same old baggage that you had before. And every place you go, you can't wear the same clothes because you have to be climatized to the environment that you're going in. I just said a mouthful. Every relationship that you go on or have, you're going to have baggage. And some of us need to unpack our old baggage. I was guilty of it, bringing old baggage to new relationships, and it just doesn't work. Why? Because I can't wear a mink in 90-degree weather. And I can't wear shorts in 0 below weather. Every relationship has to be climatized, and you have to have the right garments and the right wardrobe for it. Understand this. In a relationship, there are going to be captains and co-captains. Captains and co-captains, captains and co-captains, and sometimes those roles will be reversed. But you have to understand that the purpose of this relationship is to continue moving forward. And if you're moving forward in life, that is progress. Sometimes we move backwards in life because we allow little trivial disagreements to make us move backwards. But if we're moving backwards, we're not moving forwards. And remember that relationships move us from one place to another. Also understand this, in relationships, you're going to have people that are just passengers in some of our relationships. If you're in a relationship and this is just a passenger, this is a person that's just hanging around for the benefits of the relationship, they're not really helping you build a relationship. A relationship takes place between two people who want to be connected, two people who really want it to work. If it's just one person working their relationship, then it's no fun. If it's just one person working their relationship, then that person is reaping all the benefits and that person is doing all the work. Every once in a while, each person needs to take a break to assume the responsibilities of making sure that the relationship is going in the direction that it needs to be going in. Now, understand this. Every once in a while in your relationships, you're going to have some bumps, you're going to have some bruises, and you're going to have some disagreements. This is when we sit down at the table or we sit down and we discuss where the relationship is going and we get back on track. Never do we just stop focusing and remove ourselves from the relationship and just let it go. Why? Because we didn't bring closure to the relationship. This week, as you're going along in your life and as you're going along dealing and coexisting with people, I want you to examine every relationship you're in. Examine it and ask yourself, is this a healthy relationship or is this a dysfunctional relationship? And if it is a dysfunctional relationship, understand why and try to bring some closure to it or try to bring agreement to it. Always understand this. You're going to have relationships every day of your life. And once you understand that and get that in your mind, you'll be a healthier person. And understand this, every relationship that you walk away from does not necessarily end. You just bringing that old baggage into a new relationship. And understand this, and I want to leave you with this thought. Some of you in your relationship, you're wearing a mink coat and it's 90 degrees outside. And everybody's looking and wondering, why is this fool standing here in a mink coat and it's 90 degrees outside? Maybe you need to repack for a new relationship and enjoy your voyage. Until next week, this is Roger Lewis saying relationships are between two people and we got to be going the same direction and we got to be united. We don't always have to agree, but we do have to be united. See you next week.